We are super excited to have you all here today for the first ever Health Connections with Parker Thornton.
Hey, Lynn, I just want to say hi. Hi, Mark.
Hi. And so what we want to do is we want to have an interactive discussion. So we want everybody to have a chance to talk once we've gone through what Parker's going to teach us. So I'm going to turn it over to Sarah, and Sarah is going to review for us how to communicate effectively on calls like this. Go ahead, Sarah.
All right. So thanks everyone for joining us today. We're very excited. Parker's been putting in a lot of work on this, and I can't wait to see this all come together. So thank you so much for joining us on our first call. So just so we can kind of keep it a little bit organized and streamlined, you know, for everyone's, oh, we've got the phone number coming in right now.
Awesome.
Just so everyone can get the best and most out of this meeting, what we're going to do is keep everybody on mute and allow Parker to go through his tips, his videos, whatever he has on the agenda for the day. And then he will be asking some questions, and we really want as much feedback as we can get. So what we're going to do is if he says, you know, does anyone have a pick-me-up story to share? If you do, we're going to ask you to raise your hand. And the way that you're going to do that is if you are on a computer, you should see a little toolbar at the bottom. If not, just hover your mouse over the actual Zoom screen, and you'll see something pop up that says participants. And if you click on that, it brings up a little sidebar. And down at the bottom, after all the names, there should be a button that says raise hand. And when you do that, it will notify myself, and I'm not sure if anyone else can see it. We're going to figure this out since we have so many people on. But I'll be able to see a little emoji that has a little hand up, and I'll know that you guys have something, and I can say, Parker, Heather has something to share, and we'll unmute Heather. She can share her story, and then we'll mute Heather and move on to whoever else has their hand raised. And if you are on a smartphone, it should be similar, where you just tap on your Zoom screen, that little toolbar should pop up, click on participants, and click on raise hand. You guys have any issues with that?
Raise your hand. So let's do a practice. Let's do a practice. Everybody raise your hand. Everybody on the TV screen or on the Zoom, raise your hand. Simon says.
Oh, I've got Heather's and Lynn's and Mark. Can anybody else see the hands up on the screens, or is it just me?
I can see. You have to hit participant.
Yeah, can you see the hands on the people's videos right now, or is it just the host that can see it?
Yes.
Oh, great.
I have a little participant list, and it indicates hands raised.
Cool.
So Ellie, are you able to raise your hand on the screen, on your screen? If not, it's okay. Heather, could you raise your hand?
Yeah, I think I saw, yep, Heather's just popped up. I think we had most people able to raise their hand to share.
Scott, do you know how to raise your hand? Let's take,
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, Scott, do you know how to raise your hand on the screen?
It's not letting me unmute him. There
Not on mine, I don't even see it.
Should be there. Let's see. Let's walk through it. Sarah, you want to?
Yeah. So Scott, do you see? I'm going to unmute you. There we go. So when you are on your screen, do you see the toolbar that says mute, stop video, participants? Do you see that on your screen?
I see like a little thing right here.
Yep. So look for the little people that says participants. If you click on that, it should bring up a whole list of people.
I see a list of people, but it doesn't show.
So
it shows my volume and video camera.
All the way down at the bottom on the right, you don't see a little block that says raise hand?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yay, it worked. Oh, yay, it worked.
All right. Last person we're going to check. Miss Lynn, can you raise your hand? All right, we're ready to roll.
He's on.
Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. Again, super excited. You are the inaugural group that's on the first ever Health Connection with Parker Thornton. Parker is a Special Olympics New Hampshire athlete, and he is also a Special Olympics North America and Special Olympics New Hampshire health messenger. So he is a leader in our state in regards to the topic of health. And so that's why this is his show. And before we turn it over to him, I would like you to see something really quick. Just a second. I want to make sure I got sound before I do it. Yeah.
Good morning, Special Olympian athletes. Parker Thornton here, reminding you that this Thursday is our first Q&A regarding how to stay active, hydrating properly, and eating healthy, but most importantly, staying socially connected with your friends that you've made here in Special Olympics. So I, Parker Thornton, am looking forward to seeing you this Thursday, live. Take care. Talk to you later.
So it is my pleasure to now introduce you to Mr. Parker Thornton.
Yay! Woo!
Hey everyone. Nicole, thank you very much. Hey everybody. It's phenomenal to see you all today for our first Zoom meeting, but also to talk about one of the things I want to talk to you a little bit about. You know, we're going to keep this very loose, free flowing, and to have a discussion about it, but it's about nutrition. And you know, that everyone knows on this call today, nutrition is extremely important. It's important for everyday living, as everyone knows, and it's important to keep the body moving. For the healthy foods versus the negative foods, the healthy foods actually keep the positive energy and nutrients go through our body. And then the negative food will bring negative energy and negative feelings to our body. Everyone knows about the FET5 program, and that is one of the big things that I kind of remember. There's proteins, vegetables, hydration, and those things we need to know. I'm not going to talk about the hydration part of it, but the wellness and the eating good. So nutrition, I'm going to give you some brief examples. Dinner, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, and I want to have everyone's point of view on that, what you've been doing, breakfasts, and also snacks. But that's basically what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about today. So let's open it up and discuss in brief what you guys do and are continuing to do, though we're not in competition at this time. So if anyone wants to start, why don't we just start with Sarah? Are you there?
Yes.
All right, I know Sarah, you're here. I got to say, see, I say Heather. Heather, give me what are you doing for your nutrition at this time?
Oh, she's unmuted, but we can't hear her.
Okay.
Give her 1 second.
So she'll have to unmute herself.
Yeah, I think it might just be the headset.
Nope, there you go. Mm-mm.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So what I've been doing is making like overnight oats for breakfasts, like sandwich for lunch, like egg salad sandwich, and for dinner, whatever my mom plans, like chicken or steak or whatnot.
That's great. That really is. And you enjoy eating those, even you eat breakfast in the morning and keep yourself going. And now like hydration is important for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but what do you do for hydration?
Water. And I do drink.
Go ahead.
I do drink coffee in the morning, but not water.
how many liters of water do you drink, or water bottles of water do you drink in that day?
Basically, 3 20-ounce bottles.
Very
or
good.
more.
Wow.
Thank you, Heather, so much. Let's see. Bob,
Yes.
what do you do for breakfast and for breakfast and lunches?
Mostly I made some spaghetti and hamburger. I know spaghetti's got carbs in it, and also with meat. Hamburger's got meat in it anyways, you know?
Yep.
And also I try to do my bike. If I have my bike on my right side, I try to ride it as much as I can,
Awesome.
you know?
And
And also I try to bring water with it anyways.
how many waters do you drink?
Maybe 1 or 2 waters a day.
Okay.
With the big towel thing that covers 2 waters a day anyways. If I drink 2 of them, that's 4 waters a day.
Right. Great. Can you add veggies to those meals, Bob?
Right now I'm trying to think of I try to do some soup of it, you know?
Good.
You know?
No, those are all great. Those are all great. I'm really excited to hear that you've been able to do that. That's really good, Bob. How about Eric? Eric?
Oh yes. I've been doing I'm either a smoothie for breakfast. Sometimes I do have a bagel
Okay.
for breakfast. For lunch, I do some type of a sandwich. And for dinner, I try to do some meat, like a steak or pork, with some vegetables, with snow peas or carrots.
All right. Good. Do you do any snacks?
I do, yes.
Any ideas for those snacks, or that you can bring up for the group? How many snack ideas?
And the snacks, I do
Take your time.
yep. I do like still the vegetables. I do a cucumber.
Excellent.
I still do I sometimes do celery, and I put some peanut butter on that.
That's nice. That's awesome. So celery with peanut butter, and then you do cucumber. Briefly, can you just explain to me in one sentence, what do you do with the cucumber?
I basically put some salt on the cucumber. Tiny bit of salt.
Okay.
Sometimes I do a cucumber salad with sour cream and chives.
Okay. Great, Eric. Thank you very much. Ellie. Hi. Can you tell me what you do for breakfast and snacks?
I have a protein shake for breakfast. For dinner, I usually have either steak or chicken or pork, so some type of meat, and also with either a salad or green beans. I don't eat snacks. Sometimes I don't eat lunch, but if I do eat lunch, it's like fruit.
Do you have any ideas how you would do a midday fuel? Snacks, like to keep your body going in the midday?
I don't know.
Okay. So if I hear you correctly, you like to have breakfast. You say you don't really eat lunch, but if you do, it's something that you enjoy eating.
Yeah.
And is the fruit enough? Fruit would be good. Do you have fruit?
Yeah.
Okay.
We usually have strawberries and watermelon.
Thank you very much, Ellie.
Welcome.
Scott, would you like to explain what you do for breakfasts and lunches or snacks?
I do cereal I do Cheerios, orange juice. Sometimes I skip lunch and I have dinner.
It's okay.
I've been doing exercise. I've been doing, I just did a yoga class or Zumba with the best buddies to keep me fit.
Scott, we're going to stick on nutrition, but we're not going to get to the physical today. We're just going to stick on nutrition. So if I hear you correctly, you have Cheerios, and then you have orange juice, and then you have, what do you have like mainly for dinner?
Sometimes I do pasta, and then I do sauce, and I do bread with butter on it. Sometimes I don't.
Do you do a last meal before bed?
Try not to.
Okay. What about any protein to add to the pasta and the sauce?
Never thought about that.
How about trying, if I could just shoot you one out there, I could say probably, how about some chicken? No? No? You don't like chicken? Okay. How about water? Do you guys drink any water? How many glasses do you drink a day? Approximately 2? All right, awesome. I would suggest that you up the water. So if you have 2 during the day, I'm going to challenge you right now to do 3. So it gives you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that will cover the three meals, but I want you to have water. So on every, I say hydration is today is about nutrition, but yes, we have to drink something with our meals. So water is important. So what do you all think about that? Adding the water to the meal and then trying to extend your intake of water.
So Parker, maybe you could start with Carrie. She's on the phone.
Sure, Carrie. Hi, this is Parker. Hi.
How are ya?
Good. How are you?
Good.
All right. So we're talking about nutrition today, and I wanted to know, for breakfast, what do you do? Just give me a couple sentences, and then what do you do for lunch?
I usually have 2 pancakes and maybe some Spam or corned beef hash. And usually in the afternoon, I'll have like a salad or maybe a bag of grapes or maybe an apple. And what I've been drinking is nothing but Crystal Light. It's just the grape flavored. And so that's just like, you know, the grape flavored water. So I've been drinking that every day, and I have not had a soda within a month.
Congratulations. That is awesome. Congratulations. How many of the waters that you just the waters that you have, how many do you have those a day?
Usually I have one like every couple minutes because, you know, we have this container in the refrigerator, and I fill it up constantly. So it's like I make sure that I have a glass every time I sit down. I make sure I have a glass, and I keep drinking it, and I've lost a couple pounds already.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That is awesome news. What do you recommend for snacks? Do you like to eat snacks during the day?
I like to have maybe some grapes because I like having grapes, or maybe a Granny Smith apple, or maybe a plum, or something fruity because I like to eat fruit. So I've been just finished up a bag of grapes yesterday, so now I got to go back to the store and get some more grapes.
Green or red grapes?
Usually the green or red. I'm not really picky.
All right. Thank you very much, Carrie. Who did I not get on here? Lynn, hi. No, I know, all right. What do you do?
I also have a protein shake in the morning, and I add peanut butter, and that has greens in it. So that's usually breakfast. I have a huge water bottle that's always full, and I just carry it around with me, really. When I first wake up, I drink the equivalent of about a glass of water when I first wake up, and that just starts my day. And then I drink water just all day long. My water bottle's never far from me. So lunch just varies. I do snack because I have low blood sugar, so I have to constantly keep feeding my body. Cheese is good. The little salami sticks are good. I try to stay away from bread, rice, pasta. That seems to aggravate it. And then for dinner, we eat a lot of salmon in my house. And there's always vegetables and fruit everywhere. So that's, we try to be healthy.
No, that's absolutely I think that's probably where most people in life want to be. And I think you brought up a great point, is processed foods. Processed foods are basically the foods we shouldn't be having. And that really doesn't help us at all. And so to take what you said about those healthy meals, the good nutrition, I'm skipping on what I'm trying to say. Why is so the food that you're trying to that you're eating is actually a food that makes you feel good and that it's healthy, instead of the food that's not what you would be eating? Okay. Can you share some snack ideas that you would have? Or if your top snack idea if you're on the road traveling?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Len. Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, we buy a lot of cheese. My house loves cheese, and it's a really good snack. It fills you up. It's not chocolate. Not that that's bad, because we do snack on dark chocolate. We do like that. It's just certain foods aggravate my low blood sugar. So I just try to stick to, like you said, non-processed foods. I will have rice occasionally. I love mashed potatoes, but mashed potatoes do not like me. So I'll eat them in moderation because I love them. But I can tell when my body is starting to react to too much sugar or too much processed foods. And then I know that I need to switch gears and get something healthy in my body. So, but I'm a lot older than a lot of you. So I'm sure that I have a lot more problems than you do, because you all look healthy. So,
you bring up a great point. Go ahead.
Oh, no, that's okay. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that you say you have low blood sugar. I'm wondering, the athletes in this session today, do any of you have low blood sugar or need to feed your bodies to help with the low blood sugar that you might have or might not? Because I have low blood sugar myself, so I need to continue to eat, because if I don't, my blood sugar will fall.
It looks like Bob does as well.
So Bob does that?
No, I got a slightly different of what she's saying. I have a problem affects with my breathing that's caused stress. I have to get rid of it anyways. I have to thinking of something to get rid of it for, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that affects my health anyways.
Okay.
You know.
So,
you know.
Nicole?
I can't find my raise my hand thing. I need some help. So I have trying to start new habits, and I eat a lot of M&Ms. So I'm looking for something. I think it's the like when I'm working, I'm grabbing them out of the. I won't tell you how big the bowl is, but grabbing them out of the bowl. What's something that I could replace that with that would probably give me the same kind of, you know, just not be looking and I'm not paying attention, you know. Anybody got any ideas? Or Parker, do you have any ideas?
Well, yeah, M&M's shouldn't, I mean, here's what I'm going to say, and I think I talked to when I was doing the training for before we actually started today. Everybody, I just want you to hear me very clearly. You can have a treat day. What is a treat day? It's a day that you choose to have M&M's, anything sweet, okay? So that does not mean, because I think everybody on this call should allow to have a treat day. Everybody should find something to enjoy, to be happy to have, and to enjoy eating without feeling, oh, I shouldn't have this because I'm a Special Olympian athlete. That's whatever it may be. So I'm going to leave this is that choose it on a day that you want to have that treat. But I don't want you to go over those days. Okay? If you have it on a Saturday, have it on a Saturday. But what I don't want you to do is to have a Saturday, Tuesday, or Friday. Say so I don't want you to have 3 days. I want you to only have 1 day.
Okay, I'll work on that.
I think, Ellie, did you have something to share for a suggestion maybe? Okay.
Yeah, you could try chocolate covered almonds.
Oh.
Good one.
That is a good one. They even have chocolate covered raisins.
Yeah.
All right.
Eric, go ahead.
What I have been doing is instead of grabbing those chocolate or M&Ms, maybe have a bowl of grapes or a bowl of blueberries, and you could have that on your desk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try that this week.
Heather?
So you could also do possibly like a, if you like cheese, do like a piece of cheese with like some crackers, or cheese with some grapes. And like the grapes idea, you can put them in the freezer and it kind of makes them hard and it kind of sweetens them up a little bit.
Great suggestion.
Great.
Thank you.
Lynn?
My suggestion would be, I know in my house, if you don't buy it, you're not going to eat it. So when you go to the grocery store, bypass the things like potato chips and candy and things that you know are not good for you. You know, because I have a sweet tooth worse than anybody probably. So I just do not want it in my house, because if it's not here, I'm not going to eat it. So we just try to buy, you know, if we're going to buy something sweet, it's something small. And when it's gone, it's gone. And we try to make it last. But, you know, I would just say when you're grocery shopping, be smart.
Dan?
Well, one suggestion I could possibly make, Nicole, is that you can have dried fruits. Sometimes are very good. Or even some dried soybeans can be nice and crunchy and nutty as well. I did have a question for you, Parker, though, if I may. I want to ask if you or the athletes think this is a good breakfast. I normally like 2 Pop-Tarts a jelly donut, and a can of Coke. Is that okay?
Just one can, not two?
Yeah. Yeah, we're all smarter than that. Yeah.
That's the right answer. Thank you, Parker.
You're welcome. And Lynn, thank you very much for your feedback on what you had said. Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask if anyone could connect with one fellow athlete to join us next week on our next call. So that's homework for all of you to do, is to get one friend or someone you know from Special Olympics to join us on our call next week. So, and then when I get the link, I will forward it to you. You forward it to them. So when you get the link of the next meeting, forward it to the friends that you want to have on the next week's call. Great? Okay.
Hey, Parker, real quick before we go, I have one suggestion for Lynn, because I am a fellow mashed potato lover. Like, my favorite bar is a make your own mashed potato bar. Like, just, I could eat them all day. Have you tried mashed cauliflower yet?
Everybody tells me that that's really good. I have not tried it, but if you think it's good, I will, most definitely.
So I did just try it. You do have to get past the mental block that, you know, it is just slightly different, but I did try it the other day, finally. I eat rice cauliflower all the time, but I finally tried the mashed. It's a little bit different, but it still makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside like mashed potatoes.
Good deal. I'm going to try it.
Enough butter and salt and pepper. It'll be great.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Oh, yeah.
So Parker, as whenever you're done, I'd like to close us out with another video. Whenever you're ready to wrap it up.
I'm all ready to wrap it up today. Hey, everybody, thanks for being here for our first inaugural Zoom meeting on staying healthy with nutritious meals, and I look forward to seeing you next week. So, Nicole, go ahead.
Uh-oh, pressure's on. Please work, please work, please work.
We can't see it, Nicole. It's not sharing your screen.
Sorry.
I look forward to talking to you guys online soon.
I blew it.
That's okay.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Great, thanks. Oh, sorry about that.
Hey all, Parker here. Just got back from a walk with my buddy Flint. You enjoy your walk? Did you enjoy your walk? Yes, you did. So we'll make sure everyone's out and about today. What a beautiful day. Warm out, kind of windy, but doesn't make any excuses for you to stay inside. Remember, stay active. This is a beautiful day. Look forward to talking to you guys online soon. Have a good day.
Yay.
Yay, Parker. All right, everybody, have a great week.
Have a great week, everybody. Thanks again. Talk to you again. See ya.
You guys have a great weekend too.
Say hi. Say bye. Come on.
Thank you, Parker.
Yeah, bye, puppy.
Oh,
Bye, Flint. Bye.
bye.